Hey guys, thank you very much for joining me. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of channel housekeeping while I open this package up. I haven't been very active on either YouTube or Instagram recently. I've just been very busy with my day job, and then on top of that, Outer Rim Collectibles it's been doing reasonably well actually, so that's been keeping me busy as well. So I'm really going to make an effort to get more active, especially on YouTube, because I'm way behind on my videos. I've got footage from the Rebel Fleet Troopers that I picked up, and also I still haven't even finished editing the Jabba's playset footage that I took when I unboxed that. So I want to finish those videos and get them up, and I also want to start live streaming. I bought a webcam, and I have no idea what I would do live streaming, but I was thinking about doing that, but unfortunately my internet connection is really crap. The upload speed around here is diabolical, so I'm playing around with the settings, planning on using OBS. Anyone who live streams, let me know, give me some pro tips, but so yeah, I'm thinking about doing that in the future as well. Alright, so as you can see here, this is the, what do they call this, the Skiff 3-pack, I think, the fan channel exclusive. Looks really nice. Sort of got the sort of retro looking vintage collection style packaging. Looks pretty good. Although I still don't like the multiple languages on the packaging. I think they should make separate packaging for separate regions, as they did back in the day. But obviously this is going to be the way it is going forward. And then there's a really cool image of the battle outside the Sarlacc pit, and I really cannot be bothered reading that description down below, so freeze that and have a read of it yourself if you would like. Alright, so let's crack this thing open. I cannot wait to see the individually carded figures. I sort of would like to have kept this intact, but having said that, I really like seeing the vintage carded figures. So a little bit of a cardboard sleeve there, sort of protective, but no. Straight away, I've got a warped card. Is that showing up on camera? Flat packed, and there's a warped card. How the F does that happen? That's very disappointing. And then look around the peg hole. Have a look at that. The damage to the card. Anyway, we've finally got, I still don't even know how to pronounce his name, Vizam or Vizam on a vintage card. However poorly executed it is. Shocking. He's VC or 153. Yeah, that's disappointing. This one looks a little bit warped down the bottom there, but it's much straighter than the previous one. Brock Starsher, figure that was previously released in the, as was Vizam in the Black Series, and he's VC 154. And then last up, oh man, this card is damaged as well. Looks straight, but that, look at the finish, man, that's shocking. It's not like they've been on the pegs or anything like that. It's been in a box the whole time. Vedain. Yeah, that guy. And he's VC152. Alright, so I'll give you a closer look at the loose figures, even though I've done that recently. Well, this is going to be a bit of an interesting comparison, I think, to the carded figures. Start off with Vedain, and it's a really cool looking figure. Now, I picked up all three of these figures loose on the Evil Bay from Tung Hori, and yeah, really well done figure. The head sculpt looks amazing. The way it's been painted looks amazing. The way they've painted it really brings out the details in the sculpt. As the same with the rest of the figure, the clothing as well. Looks really, really nice. Now, comparing this to the carded figure, hopefully this is going to show up on camera. Look at the arms on the carded figure, how much more weathering they have than the loose figure. And I don't know, maybe that's screen accurate, I don't know, it looks a bit much to me, but it just doesn't match the torso on the carded figure. It just looks silly. It's meant to be the same clothing, the same shirt or whatever he's wearing, but the arms just look ridiculously over painted. Really, really dumb. I prefer the loose version, to be honest. Alright, on to the next figure, and I'm going to go with Vizam as the pronunciation of his name from now on. And the loose version that I have, as far as I know, is the original Black Series release, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, he's using the same head sculpt as Vedain. It's just been painted a lighter colour, been painted slightly differently. His gear looks brilliant, sculpt looks brilliant, the weathering looks brilliant. But as you will see, quite a few differences to the Vintage Collection carded version. The flap on his cap doesn't have as much wash or weathering on it. The vest is darker on the carded version, which I don't think matches the image on the card. His shoulder pauldrons have been painted a different colour, or painted or cast in a different colour, and I think the loose version more closely matches the carded image than the new version. His lower skirt is actually an improvement on the original version. They've changed the design completely. The skirt and the belt, the holster has been swapped from his right side to his left side, and pouches have been added, which looks more screen accurate. So good on you, Hasbro, for that one. And then the legs have been painted differently, as you can see there, the thighs. And again, the newer version, to me, looks more accurate to the image on the card, I think. Maybe they could have done a bit more of a dirty wash on it, but and then the included rail cannon gun thing, I'm pretty sure that's been changed. It looks more in line with the. It looks bigger. It looks more in line with the scale of the cannons we got on the sailbarge. And then last up we have Brock Starsher, which I believe the character was named after the late great Peter Brock. Apparently George Lucas was a fan of motor racing, Australian motor racing. Actually, that's not true. I made that up. So yeah, the loose version I have, I believe, is the Vintage Collection version. I've never owned the Black Series version, and you can see there, it looks nice enough figure. Don't know why they've sculpted his weapons in brown plastic. Only got swivel hips, no ball jointed hips or anything like that, but I guess he only really stands around on the one of the skiffs. So there you have it, Brock Starsher. Alright guys, overall I have to say that I'm very underwhelmed with this set. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I've been giving Hasbro a lot of pats on the back recently because I think they have been doing good things. But this seems to be a bit of a case of 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards because, yeah, very disappointing. Very disappointing this set. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Most of the issues I have are QC issues. The condition of the cards, that's unforgivable given it's a box set, how they could be so damaged and warped and that sort of thing. That's, again, like, this is meant to be a collector's line, so obviously most people are going to be either leaving it in the overall box package or opening it up and leaving the figures on the card. So for these to come out in this condition, that's terrible, unforgivable. A few of the other design issues, or maybe that's a QC issue as well, the paint on Vedain. Hopefully that's not what they're going for because it looks terrible. They made a few improvements on Vizam, but then they went backwards in some of the paint or casting some of the parts in odd colours. So yeah, I don't know. It's a mess. I think underwhelming is the perfect word to describe this set, to be honest. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. And Aussie collectors, check out outerrimcollectibles.com.au. And as always, may the force be with you.